Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Vampire, the Masquerade Bloodlines. I'm the Halo Chick, and last time we went to Gibble's Prosthetics and found Carson and what was left of McGee, and Gimble took Carson's trigger finger, and so he can no longer be a bounty hunter, and now we have to give Arthur the bad news, so let's do that.
What's shaking?
I found Carson. Unfortunately, he's not coming back.
What? Ain't coming back? What do you mean he ain't coming back?
His trigger finger got cut off by a psychopath.
Man, that's a tough one. Bounty hunter ain't no good without his trigger finger. Well, hell, that really leaves me in hot water, boy. Gonna cost old Arthur real good.
What did you need Carson to find?
I got this guy with a sheet a mile long, put in on 3 warrants. His girlfriend put up for the bond, and now he missed the court date. I can't get in touch with either of them. Want a job?
I might be interested.
Well, it won't be much of a job since you ain't licensed and all, but until I can get me another bounty hunter, I need you to find out if this guy skipped town or what.
So you just want me to find out if he's here or not?
Yeah, no body attachment or nothing. Just find out if he's here or where he went. I'll pay you. Deal?
I suppose I could do that.
Great, all right. The guy's name is Mike Durbin. Goes by the name Muddy. His girlfriend put up for his bond. She lives over there above Tripp's pawn shop. Her name is Marion Murrieta, but I haven't been able to get in touch with her.
Now, if you remember from when we first looked through our Haven, I showed you the mailboxes and I read off the last names and told you to keep them in mind, and Murrieta was indeed one of the names on those mailboxes. She lives in the same apartment building that we do. So while we go and get our reward for getting the werewolf blood to LaCroix, we can go check this out. So just head on over to her place.
That's right, Marianne Murrieta, in them crappy places above the pawn shop. Find out where the hell Muddy is, where is he going, whatever. But be careful, you're not licensed, and if anything bad goes down, I don't know you hear me?
I got it. Now about that money you owe me for Carson?
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Here you are.
And don't forget to get the money that Arthur promises you, because he can be forgetful. Thanks.
All right, come back when you got some info. Thanks in advance.
Actually, I had a few questions.
Sure, honey, what is it?
Let's see if I can get one. Actually, I'm gonna get out of here. See ya. Okay, you saw that, there was I wish I would have done it. There was a, option, a dialogue option for me, asking him where I could get a gun or two. He will actually tell me that Tripp, if you give him the right contacts, you know, if you tell him that you heard it from the right person, actually does sell weapons. And that is important because, believe it or not, Tripp sells the strongest melee weapon in this game. So we are definitely going to be paying him a visit towards the very end of the game. Okay, so now we might as well go back to our haven, take a look at Marianne Murrieta's place, and get our money for getting the werewolf blood to LaCroix, and also check our email while we're there. You know, not waste an opportunity. And this guy's peeing in the side of the street. I should freaking... You know what? Get over here. Don't you... You're pissing on the side of this building. Don't even try. Yeah, you're disgusting. That's what you get. That was rather impulsive of me, but that's okay. Nobody was there to see it, so there's no masquerade violation. Oh, there was something that I don't know if I mentioned to you yet, so let me tell you. These lovely ladies here that you can talk to that are on all different kinds of street corners, those are prostitutes, and you can pay them to go into a dark alley with you, and you can feed off of them. Or if you have high enough persuasion or seduction, you can get them to do it for free. So they are a good emergency blood source if you really need one. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. And there's different prostitutes in every quest hub, but they are aplenty, so. Alrighty, $150 money clip. Thank you, LaCroix. Let's check our email before we go into Marianne Murrieta's place. Oh, we do have an email. Nicely done. Here's the Croy thanking us for finding the werewolf blood and telling us to check our mailbox for the money if we hadn't already done so. Now, this is Marianne Murrietta's place, but as you can see, it's locked. But now, this wasn't here before until you activate this quest. But now you see there is a spare key hidden behind this. If your hacking is high enough to get in here before this quest, you can come, but you can't do anything. And like I said, this game is kind of glitchy. You may wind up breaking the quest. So I would suggest coming here until you're ready. But this is glowing, so clearly it's something of interest.
Hey, Mayor, it's Mike. Look, I gotta hit downtown for a few days, maybe longer. If Reno calls, tell him to meet me down there. We got something to discuss, apparently. I'll be at Milton's place in the Skyline Lofts 2A. Sorry, baby. I'll explain everything later.
Alright, so now as you can see, he's in downtown in the Skyline Apartments at the residence of a Mr. Milton, and also was expecting a call from someone named Reno. So, there's one more thing we can grab in here. I hope it's here. Peepin', a Warriors Field Guide. Let's see if we can use this. Yep, we can read it, and it increases our perception, I do believe. Or investigation or something. I forget what it does. But yes, it does. It ups our stats. Yay! Okay. So, our next step is to go back to Arthur's, and I still have a little bit of time left on this video, but I don't want to bore you with running back to you know what? Let's spend a little time running back to Arthur's. I do have a couple of minutes left on this video, so I'll explain to you what's going to go down, because the next part of the game is actually is my favorite part of the game. Not one of, my favorite. It is the best part of the game, and any fan of this game will not argue with me on this point. After we go and check in with Arthur, we are then going to finally go to the asylum to meet Jeanette and Therese Vorman to try and call off the feud with Bertram Tongue, so that we can find this warehouse we're supposed to blow up. Basically, we're going to be getting back to the main quest. For those of you that have played this game, you know what's coming, and you know it's the best part of the game. Don't even lie to yourself. And I'm actually kind of struggling over how to handle it, because it is such a beautiful piece of video game, and it's just a beautiful piece of work, this next part of the game. I'm afraid to even talk during it. I feel like speaking will ruin the atmosphere. But I'm going to be talking during it, but very minimally. I'm just going to be talking to point out some of the cool things that you may not be noticing, and to, help guide you. But I'm not going to be, just happy, laughing, go lucky, and chatting, because that's going to ruin the feel of this next part. So I'm really excited to do this. I'm very pumped. So next time when we come back, we will be at Arthur Kilpatrick's place. We'll tell him about Muddy's whereabouts, and then we will go to the asylum. So until then, this is the Halo Chick signing off.